Welcome to Wild West Motoplex, and today we are talking about the 2022 S1000R. The S1000R doesn't aim for the torque-rich hooliganism of the KTM 1290 Super Duke or an Yamaha MT-10, nor does it share the Ducati Street Fighter V4 and MV Agusta Brutale 1000RR screaming top end. Instead, BMW opts for an even-keeled power delivery. The S1000R still achieves license-revoking speeds, but it does so without the surging power pulses that characterize the category. Horsepower maxes out at 11,000 RPM and peak torque arrives at 9,250 RPM, but power is available throughout the rev range. While the torque and power curves level out around 6,000 RPM, a second wind sends the S1000R streaking toward its 11,000 RPM red line. In addition to the S1000R's even acceleration and linear power profile, the Synchromesh 6-speed gearbox and Sport Package's Gearshift Assist Pro contribute to the drivetrains effortlessly. Upshifts remain smooth regardless of throttle position or engine speed. Downshifts are equally polished, rivaling systems found in Ducati and Triumph's top-tier nakeds. Despite all that approachability, the S1000R's fueling isn't completely faultless. Under acceleration or deceleration, the ride remains steady and stable. However, chopping or picking up the throttle produces an artificial, on-off sensation. That stutter step isn't problematic at speed, but at lean, it can lead to uneven throttle application at mid-corner and corner exit. Even with that minor fueling hiccup, riders will find it easy to live with the S1000R. The standard road, rain, and dynamic ride modes adjust to changing conditions, while the add-on Dynamic Pro mode pulls out all the stops in the name of performance. Still, the S1000R remains manageable. While the multiple ride modes imbue the Beamer with different demeanors, the underlying character stays agreeable yet engaging. Before we continue, smash the like button and make sure to follow us on YouTube, Facebook, and bookmark our website, www.wildwestmotoplex.com. Back to the video. The sporty side. The S1000R's power band may not amplify thrills, but the predictable power and light handling pair for a potent package. The lightweight M-forged wheels assist with snappy side-to-side direction changes, while the matriach suspension with dynamic damping control, DDC, automatically adjusts to the super naked speed, brake pressure, lean angle, available spring travel, and road conditions. That combination makes the steering sharp yet stable, but the up-spec upgrades aren't for everyone. The M-forged wheelset certainly keeps the S1000R light on its toes, but that extra agility is most beneficial on the race circuit. If you plan to track the Beamer frequently, the reduced unsprung mass will certainly reduce lap times, but the standard cast hoops are more apt for dedicated street use. Blustery conditions hit the Southern California region for several days during my time with the S1000R. Those sudden, heavy winds challenged the naked bike's sure-footed nature, offsetting the newfound agility with compromised stability. On the other hand, the DDC-equipped fork and rear shock will perform well on the road and the raceway. A dedicated button at the left-hand grip helps riders toggle between road and dynamic settings on the fly, and both modes provide substantial support on the street. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to test the electronically adjustable suspension's trackworthiness, but multiple setting options cater to both veteran racers and track day noobs. Similar to the DDC matriach suspenders, the S1000R's braking system mixes everyday road performance with a dash of circuit capability. On the street, the Brembo-branded binders and dual 320mm discs offer more than enough stopping power. Braided hoses maintain all that bite through extended hard braking sections, but the axial master cylinder won't match the S1000R radial master cylinder's feedback, finesse, and feel. Like a glove. From BMW's entry-level G310R to the F900R middleweight, the Bavarian brand knows how to balance a sporty stance with a spacious cockpit. That's no different with the S1000R compared to its sport bike relative. There are ups for riser-mounted flat bars, lower foot pegs, and a wider saddle. The slightly canted seat also relieves pressure on the rider's wrists, permitting long-distance trips or all-day canyon hunting. With plenty of room to shift fore and aft, the cockpit accommodates a broad range of riders. The sculpted, 4.4-gallon gas tank provides excellent support with ergonomically sound knee cutouts. While the S1000 RR offers little in the wind protection department, riders can comfortably hug the tank for longer highway stints. At triple-digit speeds, however, the wind starts peeling the rider off the back of the bike. At reasonable speeds though, the cockpit remains welcoming in nearly all situations. The S1000 RR's rider triangle may be easygoing by super naked standards, but the electronic user interface requires a bit more involvement. BMW's 6.5-inch TFT still ranks among the top displays in the game, but navigating through the numerous submenus with the brand's Wonder Wheel comes with a learning curve. On the flip side, a dedicated ride mode, heated grips, and DDC suspension button allow users to adjust settings on the go. Once the user acclimates to the interface, menu operation becomes second nature. With the tap of a button and the scroll of the wheel, riders can easily access information such as fuel consumption, tire pressure, and engine temperature. In addition to BMW's standard dash layout, the M Sport features a sport configuration that reports lean angle, braking pressure, and dynamic traction control, DTC levels. Similar to the S1000 RS engine and ergos, the electronics toe the line between performance and practicality, but is that enough to battle with the segment's best? Conclusion. At $20,765, the S1000 RR in M Sport trim is primed for track duty while remaining ultra-capable on the street. For that reason, track frequenters will spring for BMW's M and Sport packages, but those sticking to public roads will be better served by the select package's keyless ride, cruise control, heated grips, and USB charging socket. Likewise, the premium package's adaptive headlight, Headlight Pro, and tire pressure monitor suit commuters and night riders. With a $14,545 base price, the S1000 RR is among the more budget-conscious options in the category. However, when you take BMW's add-on packages into account, the MSRP quickly escalates. In M Sport trim, the S1000 RR's price tag is knocking on the door of the Ducati Street Fighter V4 and KTM 1290 Ducar, two bikes known for outright performance. Unfortunately, the M Series package doesn't include the S1000 RR's 205 horsepower engine. Otherwise, the rivalry would be a dead heat. Instead, BMW prefers to preserve the S1000 RR's approachability while adding on some practical track day upgrades. No, the BMW S1000 RR isn't a faring less superbike, but for the vast majority of riders, the naked bike's versatility and quality make it a legitimate competitor in the super naked segment. Right now at Wild West Motoplex we have one S1000 RR available. Call or text us at 281392-8852. On behalf of Wild West Motoplex, I'm an Australian AI, and yes, AI will take over the world. So until then, human, we will see you next time.